What beanstalk did you jump out of? Yeah, I'm confident, but why would I have time for you? Come on now. Top hero business? No. I'd rather just waste my time here. And why should I move just 'cause you tell me to? Huh? Yeah, not moving. Huh? Come on, give me a break here, kid. You can't seriously be going on about this. What a royal pain in the ass. Alright already, stop kicking me. This what you wanted? Name's Hawks. Why should I care about that? You're going on and on and on about it, giving me a headache, kid. Yeah, okay, you want me to sign something? Or are you asking for money or something? Well, string me up and call me Sally, 'cause damn, I didn't expect that. You're a fan of mine? I actually got those? Guess I shouldn't be so concerned, but hey, here, you can keep it. One of my feathers. I mean, that is kind of my prized possession. Confident? I don't seem confident. What do you take me for, kid? You think these wings grow on trees? Don't answer that. Look, I'm a pro hero for a reason. Do you know what that reason is? So I can make a lot of money and sit on my ass. Well, that's most of the reason, but no, there's more than that. This world isn't what it's cut out to be. No. We all want to make it our piece of the pie. We all want to be that top hero until you're there. You want the honest opinion, kid? I'm apathetic after making it here. People like All Might, they got here and took it in stride. Some better goal, greater good, all that nonsense, and I'm here wasting my time trying not to solve crime. No, it's not 'cause I wanted to go all to chaos, kid. It's the opposite, actually. I think us heroes misunderstand a lot of the important shit. And that just makes me kind of angry. And that's why you have to look at it as two sides of the same coin. You probably don't see it that way, being that I'm your hero, right? Well, kid, what? You want me to train you? Shouldn't you be going to UA or something? Look at you. Not trusting the biggest name in Hero Society school? What is that? Bad rumors. Not bad, kid. Maybe you got potential. I'll take you under my wing for now. On the agreement that you're worth it. Show me what you got. If you can land a hit on me, then I'll... I didn't say start yet. Interesting quirk. The fact that you were able to, I'll respect that. It's my fault I didn't say 3, 2, 1, go or anything, so... Fair enough. I'll be your mentor. Your first test is gonna be retrieving me some green tea from that vending machine. It's a tricky one. I'll go to it. Gotta move on. What, did you expect it to go right into big things? You should know by now why it is you came to me. You tread the line like me. What is that, a chaotic neutral? Orderly neutral? I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe I'll learn through everything, but you got a lot to learn, kid. If you want to survive in this world, you're gonna have to do a lot better than that, kid. It's not because I want things to be this way now. I've tried. I'm still trying to walk this line because it's what I believe in. And because it puts food on the table. Now, if it was just that, I'd be an exemplary hero, a symbol of justice that no one can compromise, and I can't do it. I've tried 1,000,000 times to keep up that facade. You could look through history books and see that. Not that I'm that old, but I've been in the game enough to know. You don't make it here on good deeds, really. You make it on showing off. Just go ask my buddy Endeavor. Not that I dislike the man. He's my buddy, but he sure likes to show off. Then again, our relationship's kind of complicated. You got the soda. Funny. I didn't hear any change going in. So you get it, kid. Can't always follow the rules to get what you want. Bet you didn't think number 2 would be telling you that. No, nobody ever does. They think I'm just someone who's a pretty face and that I'm just the best guy around. Going out of my way to help people? Yeah, sure. Doing what I believe in, even if it doesn't align with the law? You betcha. Now, mind telling me what you really want to accomplish? Got any dreams, kid? Those are kind of important. Yeah. Everyone has them to a certain point, even if they don't want to admit it. They think they're too good for them or too far gone. Trust me, you're not. You're just not looking in the right places. You got one, even if you don't realize it. Much better after some tea. Now, do you like going fast? Judging by your quirk, you're not too fast. You want speed, I'm your guy. We'll get you faster. Now, let's see, where'd I put that? It's over here. Put this on. That's a quirk limiter. It'll make things just a bit tougher for you. Don't hate me for it, though. I'm just trying to help you. See, I'll wear one, too. Now we're gonna go through the routine and go ahead and try and use your quirk on me again. Yeah, it's not working. Right? Surprise, surprise. The device actually works that we got from HQ for once. You got lucky. Guess that might be part of your quirk. Getting lucky isn't something that's the best for all of us. Some of us got our demons. I'm one of them. Now, come on. Show me what you've got without that pretty quirk of yours. Oh, but I'm wearing one too. No cheating here. That all you got? Come on, kid. Let's not make fools of ourselves. And of course by that I mean make a fool of you. Nothing personal. I just don't have time for bullshit. Do you? Didn't think so. Nobody ever does, if they have anything they actually want done. So you're one of the noble ones. Going for a goal beyond yourself, no matter where it takes you. Well, let me tell you, kid. The road down the dark path isn't a nice one. That's why the line in between is the best of both worlds and the worst. You're not necessarily a hero. You're not necessarily a villain, but you could be either at the drop of a hat. Now you're understanding the life of a scoundrel. Pretty interesting, isn't it? No, more like overrated. But if I don't do what I do, then the side's gonna get tipped. We're gonna have a war on our hands. Nobody wants it, but nobody's willing to dirty their hands either. So, who's the real hero? Me or them? You obviously know who you choose. You wouldn't be under me otherwise. Hey, kid. You're pretty smart. You sure you're really interested in this? I should know more than anyone. You're getting yourself in over your head. Yeah, I guess you made your choice and I'll respect it, but... teaching someone's a lot more work. The only reason I agreed is because I see a little of myself in you. It's kind of like a mirror. You're the me of 5 years ago. Nostalgic, tragic, and otherwise not the best at communicating what they feel, what they want either. You're the kind of person that's not a scoundrel, but you haven't been, well, thoroughly thrashed around by the world and chewed up and spit out. Not quite. You think you have, but it's only the tip of the iceberg, my friend. You are conceited, but not so conceited that you end up trying to overthrow your friends just because they're better than you. No, you're the type that wants to play both sides. That's fine. In fact, that's what I'd assume is the best way. What I found is the best way. Now, I'm not going to go and give you a lecture on why it's the best or why it's not. But let's just put it this way. I could give you exactly what you're looking for, and you wouldn't appreciate it at all. Or you could earn it yourself and show me who's boss. Show that idol of yours that you're worthwhile, worth being my equal instead of my underling. Right now I'll teach you, and we'll see how the future goes. Don't make too many plans. I don't like them. If I don't have to make any, I won't. I have too many headaches to deal with already. I guess a headache is interesting as you might be something worth dealing with. What? Expecting me to say I'm proud to be your teacher? Look, kid, this world ain't that picturesque, wonderful place everyone wants it to be. It's a grotesque place, despite the heroes, despite what we all want to accomplish. Yeah, sure, I'm cocky in the limelight. I gotta be to protect myself. If I'm not, well, there's no tomorrow for me. There won't be for you either if you follow in my footsteps. Remember, there's lines that we're not meant to step over as heroes. And I don't really abide by those. They're just exactly that. Lines for me to decide to do exactly what I want. Oh, if only it was that easy, though. You have no idea how much of a headache it is being the one that's actually making things happen. So, in a convoluted way, what I'm telling you is, don't get your hopes up on things being anything but a headache. I guess if I have to choose between it, headache like you, it's better than nothing. Oh, by the way, I'm not some kind of mega awesome hero, but you're free to believe that. Deep down, I guess I have my demons, but difference is I get along with mine, instead of pretending they don't exist. Enthusiastic. What do you take me for, kid? You must have a pretty skewed view of things if you think I'm enthusiastic. No. If anyone's tired, worn down by all this bullshit, it's me. I guess the only difference is I'm too fast for things to keep up with me. One step cooler than everyone else, so I get away with it. You know, a series of fortunate events. Oh, it's kind of awesome someone wants to be like me. Usually people know to stay away, or they got bullshit ambitions thinking I'm something I'm not. You're something special. Maybe I want that special near me. Maybe it's a headache I welcome. Either way, I don't mind if you stay right where you are. Just don't expect me not to tease you a bit. Going speedy? Yeah. You'll get there. Quirk doesn't suit you, and maybe you don't even need to get that fast. But I'll still teach you everything I know. Why? Because I'm the biggest dumbass in the world. And proudly so. Never mind. Too much effort being proud of it. I'm proud of being better than most, but at the same time, it's just a facade. I'm cocky, confident, perfect in a lot of ways. That doesn't mean that I don't have my issues or my stresses, headaches, you name it. Something tells me you're the perfect mix of naive and curious. So, what actually brought you here? Is there some kind of ulterior motives here? The way you're looking at me isn't the way a student looks at a master. I'm not stupid, kid. You wouldn't appreciate me the way you do. Your heart wouldn't flutter when I talk to you. That's exactly why I've done this. Up against the wall. Yeah. Now you got nowhere to run. What you gonna do? Fight? Accept it? Kiss me? The last one was a joke, but if you look at me that way, how could I not? You know, that was better than I expected it to be, honestly. With all this bullshit that we have to put up with. You know, you look up to me, and it's ironic. You do more than look up to me. I don't know when you fell in love with me, but it's definitely got me wondering what's going on in the world. You like casually walking into people's worlds and throwing it upside down? Hey, I'm not complaining. All the nonsense about ranks. You know, it's the most important thing. Even I believe it. Yet it's still a pain in the ass. Making people feel comfortable, safe. Making the air of society all kinds of balanced. And here we are again. With this nonsense where I need to clean up everyone's dirty work. It's not always good. Honestly, half the time it's terrible. I have to threaten. I have to do things that are darker than I want to. But you might just be a ray of sunshine in all this. I don't know what it is about you, but you just add something. Maybe you take it away. I can't really place it. All I know at this point is that you definitely aren't just an admirer. Why don't we cut the bullshit then? Why'd you really try and become my disciple? A simple answer, I guess. What if I told you, despite the kiss, I don't have any feelings for you yet? Yes, I added a yet in the end. I wouldn't want to crush you too bad, but I've never really loved anyone. Well, sure, there was one time, but it's a long story, and I don't really feel like telling it or reliving the past in the first place. I'd much rather understand you. If you really want to do things, learn to be like me. Well then, there's no walls. You gotta be 100% honest. You lie to me, it's all over. Oh, no. You've got me all wrong here. I'm anything but some kind of brute that's gonna threaten you or something. After all, what could you really do to me? As much as you try and act tough. At the end of the day, you're really quite handedly powerless in front of me. Not that I'm saying you'll stay that way, and that's why I'm willing to train you.
Difference being, if I train you, and you happen to fall for me more, it might just be a problem for you.
Well, I'm not saying you're incapable of beating your own feelings. It's just, as it stands right now, you went from a headache to a pain in my ass real quick. No, complaining? Not at all. You'll get used to it. Like I said, if you really want to be in the high ranks, don't regret it. A lot of people do. A lot of people get swept up in it. All the superficial nonsense you have to do. Try and please everyone. Don't make a clown of yourself. Be some kind of superhero. But at the end of the day, we're all people, aren't we? And that means if we want to be lazy, if we want to be cowards, we have to. We have to put all that aside. There is no self in heroism, really. Unless you're doing it for the money. And if you're doing it for the money, then, well, I can't help you. But I didn't get the impression you were from the start. I'm good at reading people. Everyone thinks the chill guy in the corner, who everyone underestimates, doesn't think about much else except for R&R, shirking his responsibilities. But no. Sorry, babe. I watch a lot, and I pay attention. Better luck next time. Well, we've better go to our next destination. If you're gonna learn anything, you might as well follow close behind. All that nonsense you think you know, just put it in the garbage. You skipped UA for a reason. If you're too good for that, then we better get to drastic measures. Come on. I know, something tells me you're not gonna take no for an answer, so that's why I'm keeping you along. Better than you ending up as just a villain. Not that I have a problem with them. Some of them, anyways. You know, it's a damn irony that you'd make such a good one. Oh, one of those... what's the word? Anti-heroes? I don't know. Something about you. You just don't seem very heroic. Man, you are just like me. And that makes me nostalgic as hell, honestly. I'm fine with this. If you want to be that way, be that way. I'm not here to try and make you less like me, after all. That's not the whole goal here. If you want to be like me, be my guest. Replace me. Oh yeah, and before I forget, none of those self-destructive crusades of revenge or something like that. There's no point in it. You waste everybody's time, and if I trained you for that, I'd just have to stop you at the end anyways. If you're gonna go and do someone in, do it now. Don't go to train for it. If you really want to do it, you might as well do it now. Because nothing's gonna change. You think it's revenge, you think it's settling a score, and really the only person you're ever gonna end up hurting is yourself. Self-deprecation. It's a bitch. Yeah. Don't even bother with that. Wasting any more time? Nah. Let's get going. Also, mind yourself. What? It's because you've been conspicuous as hell today. I'm usually good at staying out of public eye. But if I have to, I'm pretty good at keeping people calm, too. Like I said, I take my duties quite seriously. Even if it doesn't seem that way. In fact, a lot of people, they just think I'm some kind of joke.
Maybe I am to someone. And so be it. They can be better than me all day long. And if they can do what I can do better, they can take it. I'm not gonna stop doing what I do just because someone's better, though. I couldn't give a damn who beats me, who loses. Because frankly, there's not enough time for that. You start competing with others, guess what happens? You just end up a clown. Doesn't matter if you beat them. Don't you get it, kid? The point isn't to win a competition. You lose if you compete sometimes. There's a lot of manipulation that can go on in superficial garbage. You get caught up in that, take one step too far, your career's over. Now let me be the first to tell you, it's not that hard. The hard part comes from well, we'll get into that later. There's no point in you knowing exactly what it is until I trust you. Surprised? I agreed to train you, not because I trust you. Trust is a finicky thing. Like I said, you lie to me. Everything's off. I'm giving you sort of shot in the dark. You happen to hit something and get lucky. Maybe you'll make it past the first day. So we're gonna have to address something here. You seem to be very, very infatuated with my gaze. I can sense your heartbeat just a bit. It doesn't take some kind of genius to know when you're flustered. So what's the deal? Letting your romance of me get in the way? You sure you want to be a hero at all? Something tells me you're not cut out for it. No. You seem like the type that just needs to be. Maybe it's self-gratification or something else. No. I can see it now. As plain as day. Damn. You've been doing this all just to get closer to me. Such a shallow ambition, I love it. It suits you so well. Not that I'm calling you shallow, just that your ambitions are. All your goals are right in front of you, so what you gonna do, kid? You gonna do something about it? Or are you just gonna let me walk all over you? Maybe you're into that kind of thing. Not too shabby, though. Still have the gumption to get angry. I thought you'd be like putty in my hands. I'll give you credit where it's due. The fact that you're able to stand strong even through all that, you've got some mental fortitude. Just not enough to break through to make me suddenly go, my God, you're beautiful. Nah, sorry, not my style. Look, I'll give you this. You're easy on the eyes. That's as far as I'm going. Yeah, and so? What does that matter? If you're gonna do something, do it. Instead of just faking it, getting timid in front of your goal, show me you got what it takes. That's a start. Something. I don't know. I'm not convinced yet. You really want to be with me? You don't even know me, kid. You don't know the half of it. You think you know everything just like everybody else. And really, everyone likes to think they do. It's kind of a pathetic cycle, but I'm not blaming you for it. Everyone's like that. They think they've got the puzzle pieces fitted perfectly until they realize they're missing them. And we have ourselves a winner, folks. Looks like you're more bold than I gave you credit for. That's what you need. I'm a little bit proud. Surprised you shut me up. That's something. You know what? I'm gonna have to return that. Or maybe it's just an excuse to give you another kiss, and I'm just abusing my power. You'll never know. Now, if you want to actually learn something here, learn to take your time. There's no rush in all this. Besides, you're acting like I'm a done deal. Acting like I'm not gonna fall through. Where's your backup plan, kid? Believe it or not, I'm pretty good at that. May not make a lot of plans, but a plan B is necessary. Well, no puns intended there. Just make sure you understand. If you don't have something to go on in this world, and the ground falls through, and you fall, better hope you have wings. Or the ground, you won't know what hit you. But look at you. You're doing just fine on this part. Kind of. Trying to get my attention? Well, you know how to. I didn't think you would do something like this. Didn't take you for someone that bold. Then again, maybe I underestimated you. My caution to the wind, I thought you were just another admirer. Not that I get much of them, mind you. You're probably the first one in months. And, for that matter, you're a bit standoutish. I have to give it to you. Not a lot of people can keep their composure like this when they're so damn scared. You think I can't see it? You're shaking. Oh. You're shaking for another reason. And why would I believe that? Where's the evidence? What are you here for, then? If not to chase your goals. Let's be honest, shall we? There's no point in me teaching you yet. Not a single damn point. Be a waste of your time and mine because, frankly, you're way too into me. What? I know love when I see it, believe it or not. No, really, you know love better than me. Then what's love to you? What exactly do you think you have over me? Interesting take, but I don't think I'm convinced. And I'm sorry, but these kisses might mean nothing. That doesn't mean they're not damn fun. Not bad, kid. Not bad. I guess you've got something, but is it what you need, what you want? I wonder about that. We all think we know exactly what we want until we get it, and it's not cut out to be exactly what we want it to be. It's empty. How do you know I'm not? Oh. Wise words if they're true, but why would I believe that? What's more, prove it. Berating you? No. Why would I waste time doing something like that? Besides, you're pretty damn cute. Why would I want to offend someone who's probably one of my only fans that's adoring to this point? No, I stopped you because I think it'd be wrong to share in something if I don't know how I feel yet. It's nothing personal, of course, but I can't just go returning feelings, breaking your heart if I know I'm going to. Besides, you don't know if you want me yet. You don't know all the things that come along with dating someone like me. Ready for your life to be turned upside down? Maybe. Ready for your life to become the exact opposite of what it is? I don't think so. I don't know, you seem confident on one hand, but Some of your hesitance in the back of your eyes, I can see it. You think you're hiding yourself, and that's fine. You know, everyone hides from something. Denial is just living. But if you're going to do anything, it's just gonna end up, well, at my mercy at this point. Because you're not going anywhere, are you? No matter what I say. That's just the interesting part. You're so infatuated with me. No, I'm not gonna abuse you. What's the point of that? I'd just feel terrible about it. And besides that, it would make me look bad. What I say about public image, that bullshit we keep up is so important. Not very good at it myself, but I'm okay. And I don't intend to add some kind of horrible X to the list, so consider us acquaintances for now. Maybe after. Like I said, I'm undecided. Jury's out. Maybe you'll have a chance. Maybe you won't. This sarcastic jerk is, maybe just a tad bit, baggage heavy, weighed down like a freight carrier. No. Not that I'm saying I'm damaged goods, but I'm damaged goods. Some spectrum of things. Besides, what does it matter to you? You just want me because you fell in love with me at first sight or something, right? You don't know that much about me. You don't know how deep this rabbit hole goes, and I get it. I get the mysterious guy thing is super attractive sometimes, but you gotta know when to quit. Well, I guess you'll see. And I guess that mystery will only last so long. Innocence is something you should cherish more, though. I'm not here to go and ruin it. I want you to understand, as much of a scoundrel as I am, I actually do want to do some good in the world. That's why I clean up people's garbage. That's why I take the jobs nobody else has the courage, time, or effort to put into it, and I feel like you're one of those jobs. Even if it's different. I'm afraid to get attached, okay? You want me to be honest? I'm afraid of commitment. Not for my sake, no. I couldn't care less. It's for you. Someone who actually is a fan of mine, I'd rather not do something horrible to or show you a side that makes you think I'm some kind of monster. So pardon me for showing a bit of apprehension in this case, because I'm not exactly prone to making people hate me. It's not a good feeling. That's why I like to stay out of the rankings in the first place, but, well, see how that shit worked for me? We don't always get what we want. In fact, we almost never do. That's life. Life can be pretty damn horrible. But I intend to make it at least somewhat bearable for people that I remotely care about. And so this is my sarcastic and really cynical way of saying you should probably turn around and not look back. And look at you. Ignoring it just like I would. Just like I did. You're something else, kid. And that scares me because you might just end up like me, and that's what I'm afraid of. You think you want to be like me. You think you want to be with me, but you don't even know half of it. Darling, you're in over your head. And I'm trying to save you, and you tell me not to. So what am I supposed to think? What am I supposed to do? What's the heroic thing, huh? Am I supposed to just look you in the eyes and give you a kiss? Tell you I love you when that could mean your death? Is that what you want? You want me to just give you that death sentence to someone I maybe care about a little? No, it's not that simple. When I say you're in over your head, just why can't you trust me? No, nobody ever does. They think it's sarcasm. And it's my own fault. That's a messed up part of it. I know. I dug my own grave here. Only problem is I'm not the one filling it. And you wonder why I have the demons. I accept them, but they also suck when someone like you comes along. You know how many? Probably 5. 5 since I started this nonsense. What makes you think you'll be any different than all of them? You seem to get this chip on your shoulder, eh? Is it because of earlier? As much as I'd like to say I'm some kind of saint who'd feel bad for it, no. Consider this my defensive wall, trying to strike you back. Because I'm not some kind of extrovert. Everyone thinks I am. That's the mystery of it. How does it end up that way every single damn time? I try and establish things to be distance. But then, when I do that, I get misunderstood and things get all kinds of... They get messed up. Can't you see it, though? I'm asking you nicely, because I don't know how to force you to stop doing what you're doing, because there isn't really a way I can do it. You can do anything you damn well please, but I can't exactly save someone if they're willfully throwing themselves into the fire without ever really considering the dangers of it. Why? Why are you doing this? You got your whole life ahead of you. Why get chained up with someone who might drag you down? You actually want to do this? Really? Yeah, I can trust that. That's not anything that I doubted, no. I get it. You're perfectly valid in your feelings. That's not what I was questioning. Not at all. I wouldn't bother. Doesn't matter. The reality of it is, I don't want you to reach your goal. You really want a teacher like that? Because if you reach your goal of being like me, or being with me, whatever you want to label it, it's just going to make you into a worse person. It's going to make you into someone who's a slave to something you can't even say. Let's face it, darling. You're going to end up a husk like me. What's the point? Look, if you want to follow me, you can try. Maybe something will come of it. But don't ever say I didn't warn you. This bird is not one that flies free in the air. I've got messed up wings. It's your choice if you accept that, of course, but that's not the only problem. There's a million others. And while I'd like to say that I'm cocky and full of myself here, that'd be complete bullshit. Look, if you want to believe the facade of it, go for it. If you want to act like you know me, inside and out, you want to act any part you like, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you because I can't. That's just the frustrating part of it. You're the type of person I fear the most in the world. Not because I dislike you. Hell no, I don't dislike you. I think you're wonderful. I think you've got something, kid. And that's exactly why I'm trying to steer you in a different direction. Because God only knows what's going to happen if you stick around with me. Damn. Look at you. As shamelessly hopeful as I was at the start. Let's face it. Maybe it's your only path. But I don't want to have to be the one to see you fall. So pardon me. I got a lot of thinking to do. You keep on following then. A promise is a promise, got it? I'll do what I can.